go. So there we go. So yeah, thank you very much for joining, guys. Every Tuesday evening, we go through the Meishi Pro platform, how to build your first Meishi, or not your first Meishi, maybe you want to build your second or your third. And the purpose for this call is to get all the new people that are joining on the call. And you know, this week has been quite busy. I think we had about 30 or 40 new people yesterday, about the same today. So all of these new people that are signing up, I'm not sure, I haven't checked properly, I haven't seen who's signing them up. But these people, we should get on this call. This should be the busiest one, because the main purpose about Dreams is Meishi Pro, a great business tool for everyone to use, whether they have a job at a car dealership, or an accountant, or a lawyer, or if they've got their own business or network marketer. Meishi is a good tool for them to use. And yeah, once you have a nice looking Meishi app, it's very easy from there to sign up new people. I was actually having a chat with Serena today. I don't know her well, but I think she is a perfectionist. So she didn't want to send out her Meishi app until perfect. So she's finally happy with her Meishi app today. She has a nice GIF on it. It's actually looking very good. So exactly what Serena's doing. Once your app is looking perfect and you want to sign some more people up, it's a great advertisement to send to someone that's thinking of signing up. They'll see a great looking app. They'll say, oh, I love this, I'd like one for myself, and it would be much easier to join them into the Dreams network. So it's quite important to get your app looking the best as possible. And even mine, I'm always playing around. I think if you have a look at mine, it's always looking different. I'm adding, deleting, I'm trying to perfect it all the time. And also, yeah, it just depends on which business I'm pushing. Sometimes if I go into a meeting, a crypto meeting, I'll remove a couple of things, add some more crypto features for it. And maybe the next week I'll see a big car dealership for Meishi Pro, and I will update it with more car dealers or motor industry related features. So yeah, my app is always evolving. So let's jump straight into it. So once you join, I know a lot of people, I don't see any new people on the call, but I'm just going to do the full presentation anyway because it's recorded. But once you join the Dreams network, once you join as an agent, you are going to get an email from dreams.pro, and that will give you your logins to your network marketing platform, the Dreams platform. That is the business side, and you'll get a second email from Meishi Pro with logins to this dashboard that you see now. And that is your digital business card platform. A lot of people asking if we can combine them. Yeah, that's going to be too difficult. They're two completely separate programs. You might have a button on the left here that can link into Dreams, and then on Dreams a button to link into Meishi Pro, but we can't combine them properly together. So I'm going to go through, if I just started with Meishi Pro, I'm going to show you what I do right from the beginning, right to the end, and then I'll go through a couple of areas where people are getting stuck. I actually helped quite a few people today. Helped 2 car dealerships in Botswana that have just signed up, and a company in Nairobi, Kenya. So I'll show you where people get in stuck. So at least when you're building your first app, you know what to do and you don't get frustrated if you get an error message. So I'm going to show you how to avoid all of that as well. So just give me 1 minute. Just going to let some more people in here. Here we go. Okay, so first thing that I do is I go right to the top where it says hi, Bruce Koenig, and I click on profile and I upload an image. So that's not necessary. I'm also a perfectionist like Serena. I'm not sure if she's on the call still, but I like to have all the steps completed, and I do the same thing every time, even if I set up a profile for a new client. So yeah, just make sure that your name is spelled correctly, your email address, you can change it at any time here, but this would have been pulled through from your registration page in Dreams. So you just upload an image. Make sure all your images are square. So that's the first mistake people are making. If you put in an image that is a rectangle, and it's going to stretch the aspect ratio. So it's going to stretch it and it's going to look elongated. It's not going to look right. So it must be perfectly square. If you want to square it properly, go to Canva, and it is free. You can use the resizing feature in Canva or Photoshop if you have Photoshop. I've just learned Canva because that's what you guys are using. So it's quite easy to resize the image in Canva. So just make sure it's square. The perfect size is 512, so 512 pixels across by 512 pixels down. So once you do that, put in a perfect square, it will be a perfect image in the dashboard. So that's the first thing I do. Once you've made a change at the bottom, click Save Changes, and you'll see at the top it says successful. Then the next thing I do is I go to Settings at the bottom on the left over here. Right at the bottom it says Settings. And this is where you customize your dashboard. On the previous version, it always said Meishi. Now you can actually change it to whatever you want. So the first thing I do is I go to Fav icon. I update the Fav icon. So this was used somewhere. It's not used anywhere anymore. This was used when you save the app to your home screen. It was pulled in from this image, but we've moved it to a different place. I'll show you where it is now. And then you just have put in your logo for light mode and a logo for dark mode. And then there's a couple of settings at the bottom, your title, and then there is your time zone. You can change that to your time zone. Default languages for the app, and then at the top, default language for your dashboard. So if you are setting that up for someone in France, you can choose French, or Spain, you can choose Spanish. And then you can choose your colors. So you can see I can click different colors here, and it just changes the colors on your dashboard. Or here on the big black block, a lot of people are looking for this. This is your color picker. So if you click the down arrow, you can get to hex. Most of the time, you'll have a color in a hex code or hex value, or you can just use it manually. If you don't have a specific color, you can just go in here, and you can choose a color inside the color picker. So I have our Meishi colors already, which is this blue. So I'm going with that. Once you've done that, and you can just click save, and that will save the changes that you've just made. Right at the top, you see it says they're successful. So now you've set your profile, you've set your dashboard look and feel, and now you can actually go build your app. I just wanted to tell you guys that a lot of you never saw our old version, our last version, and it was very difficult. If I had to build a demo for a client, I would need the whole evening for one client, because I'd need to Photoshop a mobile view image, then Photoshop a desktop view image, and it was so much back and forth. Where Meishi Pro is so easy. I can do a demo for a client. I can set it up in 20 minutes with a little bit of playing around with their website. So yeah, Meishi Pro is so much easier than the last version. A lot of you never saw the old version. If you had seen it, you would love Meishi Pro even more. So once you've done that, if you click on dashboard, that will take you back to the dashboard. So I have 10 apps already in here. Yours will say 0. Everything will be 0. I've been using this for quite a while already. But the best way to start, it says here, create a new Meishi app here. So you click there and then add new Meishi app over there. And now, so this is quite important, this step. So, and a lot of people rush into this. I'll just take your time and complete every step carefully. Then when you're finished, you have your app up and running, and you can make a few edits from there. So it says at the top here, Meishi app. So this is your company display name. So this is your website or app URL. So if you send it to someone, this is going to be the URL that's going to be in the link. So take your time. So yeah, this one was for me. So I put Dreams space Bruce. So yeah, you just name it whatever you want to name it, Bruce Koenig or Dreams. You can put your company name in there. Maybe Volkswagen, whatever it is, or whatever you do, you can have Volkswagen-Bruce or Standard Bank-Bruce or whatever you want to put in the URL. So take your time, think about that. You can change it at a later time, but try get it right from the beginning. So once you've named it there, choose a theme. So there are 21 themes at the moment. We're busy with some new themes. Adrian is also playing with a couple of themes himself. and our Meishi Pro developers as well. So choose a theme that you like. I always start on this 1/7 from the end, this one here. So I choose that in black. Mostly it works for all types of businesses. Most of our car dealers are on this theme, but you can get creative. There are many others depending on what industry you are. This one with the blue is also quite nice. You can change it to different colors. It doesn't have to be that blue, so you can play around with the colors as well. But just to start, I like to use this template in black or gray. The gray also goes with a lot of colors, but I usually just choose black first. And then once you've done that, people always cannot find this create button at the bottom right. So you just scroll all the way to the bottom and it says create over there. So once you've named it, you've chosen the theme, hit create, and that will create your first Meishi app. So this is just the outside shell of your app. And now you need to put in all the information inside the template. So I'm not going to hit create there because I already have mine built. So once you do that, then on the left, you go Meishi app again, and then you into your profile. So once you've done that for the first time, you're only going to have the first line at the top. I just have a whole lot of others, demos, and I'm playing around with different ideas. So my app is this one at the top. If you have a look on the right-hand side, it says duplicate. It says click to copy card link. There's a couple other buttons, but this one, it says business edit. That's the one you're always going to go to. So you go to business edit. And now along the top, so it's very important. Please don't skip this. So start on the left and complete every step all the way to the right. Once you get to the end, your app will be created. It's not designed to go to the end and then back to the front. Yeah, from left, each step going along from left to right. So that's quite important. If you don't do that, you might end up getting an error message because you've skipped a few steps. The system was designed in that order. So once you've chosen your theme, in that first step, you can go choose it again if you want to, but I usually skip that. Now go to details. And now you're going to, this is the fun part for me. Now you're going to start making your app look nice and put in all your information. So before you do this, just give it some thought. Whatever business you do, I'm just going to use Herbalife as an example. So if you find a potential client that wants to join Herbalife and you're going to meet at a coffee shop, I actually can't even remember the names of the coffee shops in South Africa, but we have Costa, yeah, which is quite popular. So if you're going to meet them at your local coffee shop, when you sit down, obviously you're going to do some small talk, and then you're going to get down to business. What do you show them first to get them excited? You show them a video first, a presentation, a brochure, a flyer, catalog, or whatever it is. So you want to build your app in that order. Whatever you say first to whatever you say last. So give it some thought first, and then you can start building your app. So I'm going to show you how to do it and also give you some tips on where to get some information. So the first thing that you need to do is in this order. I don't even know if you want to write it down. So I would go to this personalized link first and make sure that this is your the end of your URLs. You can see here it's your URL and the end part, this Dreams Bruce. So if you had put your name space surname, it would actually have your name in lowercase and then a dash or underscore, and then your name also in lowercase. So I would put a capital. So the Dreams, I put a capital D. I'll remove the space, and then I put Bruce with a capital B. Once you've done that step, because there can't be any special characters, it's the same as a website link, no special characters. So I would bring it all together like I've done there, and then just hit save. So get that save first and never ever touch that again, because now that is your web link or your Meishi app link. So you should never change it again, because if you have 1,000 people with your link and you go change it, all of those 1,000 people, it's going to give them an error because they have the incorrect link because you've changed it. So yeah, set that first and then just hit save. And now you can carry on. Now that's a complicated part sorted out. So now what I do is I go just to the top, the banner. So the banner, when someone opens up the app, this is the most eye-catching thing. So you can have a normal still image. One thing I wanted to show you guys, that people have been asking me. You can go steal images from a website, and not a lot of people know this. So I'm just going to go to any website. I'm just going to go, let's choose, I'm busy helping. Charles Hurst Ferrari. That's our local Ferrari dealership here in Belfast. So and this only works on Chrome. So once you're in a Chrome website, right click, and then right at the bottom, it says inspect. So many years ago, before I met my developers, I didn't know this, but I use it almost every day now. So just right click, click inspect, and this opens all this code on the right-hand side. I know it looks complicated, but it's actually very easy. At the top, you click the right, these two right arrows here, and then you go to application. So this call is recorded if you want to backtrack afterwards. And then you go down in frames here, it says images. So now you can actually find all the images from the website. So every image from Ferrari will be over here. So that's actually quite a nice image that you can use for their digital business card. I think I am busy using that one at the moment. So all you need to do up there, you just right click and now you can save image. And now you've actually stolen the image out the website in high resolution as they inserted it. So that's quite a nice step. And also if you want to get a color from a website, so at the top, click on elements. And then at the bottom here, just scroll down until you see any color block, like over here. There's this little color block here. So these are all the colors in the website. So just click on it. And then there's this little pencil or pen or eyedropper, they call it. So click on that. And now you can actually go on the website and you can get any color you want there. So you can go to this Ferrari red, click on it. And then there we go. There's the exact color for the red. So yeah, that's just on inspect on a website. A lot of people have been asking me how I do that. So it's quite easy. So once you're on any website, let's see if I've got another website open here. Here is Nike. Let me just go to the front page. I was just busy looking at some running shoes. So yeah, just right click, inspect, click the right arrows, application, and now here we go. Now you can get any image that you want from the Nike website. So you can see there, and these are quite nice because they've got transparent backgrounds if I wanted to build a nice Meishi app for Nike. So it actually just gave me a nice idea. I love that image on the right-hand side, so I'll probably use that. But anyway, let's get back to it. So that's how to get an image from here. You can steal an image from a website, or you can go to pexels.com and you can type in anything. So let me type in, let's say, running shoes. Type in running shoes, and then there's a whole lot of images. These are all high resolution. Most of them are free, and some of them, most of them from our stock you have to pay for, but I've never paid for an image. I'd choose something from here. So if I was doing something for a running shop, this one here is quite nice. So I'd probably go for something like that. So there we go, I've downloaded it. And then once it's downloaded, you can just go here and you can upload the image over there. So that's how I get the banners. A lot of people ask me these moving images. So these are GIFs, GIF. You can go to any website. So here I have giffer.com. And I just typed in, I think I typed in art. I love these art GIFs. So you can just, there's millions of them. You can just scroll and scroll and find something that will fit. They must be horizontal. They mustn't be vertical. So find a horizontal image. You just download it, and then you can upload it into your Meishi app. So yeah, there's millions of them. We also have Robert Kruger on the call. He makes really nice GIFs. You can give him your Nike running shoes or whatever it is, and he can make a nice GIF for you. He charges a small fee, depending on the work. It needs to be done between $5 and $10, and he'll make a nice background GIF for you. So you can see this rising sun over here. I actually liked that so much on the last call, I added it to my app. And I change mine all the time. If I see something else that I like, I'll change it. So yeah, that is the banner. The perfect size is 1600 pixels across by 1200 pixels down. So that is the banner. Your logo can be your company logo or your profile photo. It should have your profile photo because if you are meeting someone at a coffee shop, you've never met them before, they have your app, they can actually walk into the coffee shop, see the picture of you on the app, and they can see where you're sitting. They know where you are and who you are. So yeah, it should be a profile photo like that. And then also just must be square. A lot of people are putting in rectangle shaped images and it actually stretches it either long ways or width ways. So it must be a perfect square, and you can square it. You can resize it to a square in Canva. Or if you really don't know how to go to Adrian at support or myself, and we will resize it for you quite easily and quickly. So yeah, that's the banner and the logo. Just to save yourself frustration, just save once you've done that. Every now and again, just save, just in case something happens and it doesn't wipe out everything that you've done. So do that. You can put in a title. I'll put in a name, your designation. You can put or a subtitle. You can put in an area. You can name these however you want. But the first one should be your name and surname, like I have it there. Description, you can put in a description, go to ChatGPT, type in information about yourself, ask ChatGPT to make the best description for a digital business card. Hit enter and it'll give you quite a nice description. You can just copy it and paste it into here. So I use ChatGPT all the time for this. So that's that. The personalized link, never touch that again. I wish I could actually set it once you have it right that you can never touch it again, but we've left it like that because you can go change it if you want to, but I wouldn't touch that again. And now you can just add in all your information, contact information. I have an email address and mobile number. Once you've added it, you can check on the right hand side that it's there. Business hours, you can do each theme, the business hours displays differently. Sometimes they're underneath each other, sometimes they're to the left or to the right, so it's just depending on the theme. A lot of people ask me why it's always changing. You know, if you change the theme, all themes are built differently. So your business hours, you can switch that off or on if you want to. So I like that on. Your appointments, so people can book appointments in your app. So you can put all your appointment times in there. Now services. Services is the most important part of the app. So when I told you guys about building your app in a sequence, if you sit down at a coffee shop, what do you show them first? I know the Herbalife people always told me they show a video first. I'm not sure which video it is. So they put their video first, and then they showed them a presentation, and then they showed them the products, and then they showed them a couple of other things, and then their affiliate link at the end. So once they all excited about what they've seen, they hit them with the affiliate link to sign them up. So try to do it in that order. You can play around with it. You'll never get it 100% right in the beginning. But yeah, over the weeks or months, you'll eventually get it to how you want it. So most of my app is to do with Meishi Pro. And also I've added in a lot of features just to show people all the features, all the things that you can do with Meishi. So I've got, if you look on the right-hand side, I've got Meishi Pro website. I've got my free lunch YouTube channel, my data capture sheet if someone wants to sign up a new person, the dreams compensation plan explained, how to build a Meishi app. So these are YouTube videos, most of them, but you can have websites, you can have third-party applications, you can have your catalogs, flyers, brochures, anything that you need to run your business can be used in the services section. So that's the heart of your app, the services. So spend the most time getting that right. And in the services, you can have an image. The image must be perfectly square, the same as the others. You can have a title, description. I usually take out the description because it makes the blocks different sizes. So even this dreams compensation explained doesn't look nice to me because it's made the block a little bit bigger. So I must fix that. So yeah, once you've done all of that, you can have unlimited services. In our old version, we limited it to 14 because of the way it functioned, but it caused a lot of issues. So now you can have unlimited services. I wouldn't have too many. We have Janine Skincare in Cape Town, and I think she's got 82 services, and it's just a long app. So that's how she likes it. Her customers are happy with it like that. It works for her, but I wouldn't have too many services here. And then try put in because most of us do meetings on Zoom or Teams or Google Meet. So you can actually put in your Google Meet or your Zoom link in here. You can put in the Zoom icon, and then I've got my passcode in there. So that's probably one of my most used buttons is the Zoom button. So if someone wants to have a meeting with me, I send them my app, ask them to click the Zoom button, and they in the meeting. So that's quite a nice one to have. Products is for just basic online e-commerce stores. So if you have a couple of products that you're selling, you can put them in there with your payment gateway link. Testimonials, a lot of people are using testimonials. I still need to do mine. I just never get to it. All your social media. So you can put in your Facebook, Instagram, YouTube channel, Twitter, LinkedIn, your GPS coordinates, your website link, your WhatsApp button, and there's quite a few others that you can do there. So yeah, put as much as you can in there. Once you've put it in, I always go to the social section and just check what it looks like. Some of the themes have the nice colorful social media buttons. This specific theme is all black and white, so that's how mine looks. Google Maps, a lot of people are still asking me how to do this. So you just click it on, then you go to, I think I've got it, yeah, I've got it open there. So then you go to Google Maps, type in your address. So I've got Charles Hurst Ferrari in Belfast, and which is about 4 miles from my house, just around the corner. And then you click share, and then on share, you've got a link. That's where you get the link. And then you've also got a code to embed the full map onto the digital business card. And the reason why I added this, in our previous version, we had a little button and no one ever knew that that button was the maps. So now you can actually embed your full map onto your app. So you just copy it. Switch it off. So you copy the code over there, and then you go back to your Meishi app, and then you just paste it in this block, hit save, and it will actually project the full maps, live map with GPS tracking on your app. So that is Google Maps. I'm just leaving mine off because I don't have an office where people visit me. I do everything online, so I'd rather have my Zoom link in there. That's where we meet. And then custom HTML code. So this is more technical for the new people, that instead of us going to our developers all the time and asking them to add features for our new clients, because a lot of bigger clients want us to add custom things. Our developers built in this block, so this custom HTML block. So developers or yourself, it's quite easy to navigate. You can actually put in your own code. So you can add sections to your digital business card without, well, for free, basically. We used to charge a lot of money, thousands of dollars, to add custom features for clients. So you can basically add anything. You can add YouTube videos, you can add application forms, you can add forms, games, whatever you want to add, whatever you can think of, basically, you can add to your app in this custom HTML code block. And I will admit, about a year ago, I had no clue about code, HTML or JavaScript or anything like that. I've just learned from watching our developers. And from watching them, whenever I go into platforms, I'm always seeing HTML code or iframe code now. And I'm copying it, pasting it in, and just seeing what it does, seeing what it adds to my app. So what I've got here is, you can see the stats at the bottom. This is a custom feature from a website called Elfsite. And on Elfsite, there are about 81 different features that you can actually customize on Elfsite, get the code and paste it into your app. So you can add in all these custom features. So in another video, in another presentation, I'll go through that, because that is a little bit more in depth. But basically, I will show you. So basically, this is my own platform. So you can add any of these features to your app. I'm not going to go through all of them. So for an example, Google reviews, where people can actually leave reviews on your app. Event calendars is quite nice. This form builder works very nice if you want an application form or rental application form or sales inquiry form. You can build all of those forms here. Pop-ups, we use that a lot. YouTube galleries, I'm using that. Social media feed, photo galleries. This is quite nice. It's a real professional photo galleries, and there's a whole lot of different themes inside this photo gallery. So it's nice for a wedding photographer, a wedding planner, artists. Yeah, so that's quite nice. FAQs, you can have sliders. That slider is quite nice. I played around with that. Restaurant menus, we've built a menu for a restaurant. Amazon reviews, so yeah, there's quite a bit here. Flipbooks works quite nicely, not as nice as our internal flipbooks, but it works. Buttons, you can create buttons. If someone clicks a button, it can link somewhere. If you have another website or platform. PDF viewer, so that's quite nice. You can upload PDFs to your app, so there's such a lot. So any one of these, here's a radio player, weather patterns, QR codes, AliExpress, I'm not sure who would use that, hotel reviews. There's so much that you can do here. Yeah, so once you've customized it, and it will give you, I'll show you here. Here is an announcement bar. So I customize that. You click install, and it gives you this code. You click the code, go back to your app, paste it in there, and it will add the feature to your app. It's very, very easy. It might look complicated to the new people, but yeah, I picked it up in a couple of hours, and so have I think everyone on this call have played with this. Then a gallery at the bottom. You can have images. We're going to remove videos. Videos takes up too much space, but you can have images of the product that you sell. So once you've done all of that, then you move to custom. Custom, you can select a font over here. You can select a font. Don't forget, once you've chosen a font, hit save. Otherwise, it's not going to save. There is this custom JavaScript block. I'm not going to go through that now. Also a little bit more complicated. But you can see these are Elfsight scripts or code or features that I am using from Elfsight. So yeah, that's all of that. I'll actually show you now quickly what they look like. So if you have a look at these YouTube videos, this is actually a feature from Elfsight that I've embedded. So this is my full YouTube channel. There we go, Meishi, 10,000 views, 71 videos. So that is playing live inside my app. You can see the stats at the bottom. There we go. It says the edit widget. And then also you can change languages. So at the top, you can see you can read my app in any one of these languages. That also works quite nicely. A lot of people are using this. So if I choose Afrikaans, you can see that it actually changed my whole app here. Everything is in Afrikaans now. Even the buttons are in Afrikaans, the headings, everything is changed to Afrikaans. And it's quite nice. If you have a look at YouTube, even change everything in YouTube to Afrikaans. So if I send my app to someone in that speaks Zulu, they can just click on Zulu in South Africa, and there we go. You can see everything's changed to Zulu. So that's quite a nice feature. A lot of people are using that. I'm just going to change it back to English. And yeah, book a meeting at the bottom. I prefer this book a meeting to the one that's built into Meishi. It works a lot better. So you can actually book a meeting here with me. The functionality works a lot better. The emails, the reminders, yeah, it works very well. And you link it to your Google Calendar. Very easy to link. I linked mine in 2 or 3 seconds. It was so quick to do. So I like to use that to book meetings. And that's connected into my Google Calendar, where I receive reminders on my laptop and on my phone. So those are all custom features. So yeah, so that's the custom page reorder block. So now you can reorder any of your features. So you can move the social media to the bottom, or your testimonials to the top, whatever you want to do, whatever order you want it in. Hit save, then SEO. For those of you that are new, I actually can't see who's on the call, but if you want to write something down, this meta image, something has to be there. That is very important. So when you're sharing your app on WhatsApp or Telegram, and it picks up that nice little image, that pulls from here, this meta image. So that's very important. When you paste it into LinkedIn or paste it into Facebook, or any of those. This is the image that it picks up. So that has to be there, 100%. So once you've added that, and also must be square, 512 by 512, it will come out the best. So although it looks like it's a rectangle here, it's actually square. So yeah, you add that, hit save, and then yeah, before you move over to the next page, just click save all the time. PWA, this stands for Progressive Web App. So that's the technology that Meishi runs on. And when someone adds it to their home screen as a shortcut, it's going to put your image, and it's going to pull the image from here, from your logo. So if you have your company logo, it will save as a company logo. Or if you put it in your profile photo, it will save as your profile photo. So that's important. And then also you need to name it. So when someone saves it to the home screen, this is what it's going to say. So when you get to this page, this will be off. So switch it on, put your name in there. Usually I just copy it, paste it into this side, and then hit save. Once I've done that, you can go to cookies. You can track cookies. I switch mine off because I have other pop-ups as well. And with the cookie pop-up popping up as well, there's too many pop-ups. It's starting to look like a Christmas tree with all the features. So I'm leaving mine off. Most people leave it on. And then your QR code, you can customize your QR code. These QR codes are very important. I know I say it a lot, but even to some people that don't know the power of a QR code. So once you've customized the QR code, you can actually print it, put it in your email signature. So if someone's on your emails, they can scan it, the app will pop up on their phone. Branded on a car works the best. And any type of marketing, if you have a van, put the QR code on it, and then a little slogan on top. Scan here to 10x your business, or scan here to see our latest deal, or whatever it is. So this is very important. So you can customize the color of your QR code, the background color, the corner radius. You can put in an image or text in the middle. And I always say that whatever you put in the middle, yeah, you can make it bigger and smaller, but keep this slider here to the bottom quarter. If the image is too big, the QR code will not work. Even brand new phones will struggle to pick up the QR code. So just move the slider down to the bottom quarter. And I'm finding that a horizontal image like I have now works a lot better, because you can actually move this all the way down and it's still legible inside the QR code. So once you, there must be more black QR code than image in the middle, then it will work properly. So once you've done that, hit save, and then you're done. So then what I do is I click the green button. It says click to copy card link. I click that. Then I go to my phone. Let me just see if I have my phone. Give me 1 second. There we go. So once I've done that, I open my browser. I'm using Safari. I paste it into the browser, and then I check it. But it always displays much better on your phone. So I always check the image that's perfectly in the middle. I check all my information. I check, I actually play with the whole app. This is saved to contacts. Share. A lot of you don't know that we added a new feature. If you click on this link in the middle, have a look at the top right when I click there. It says there, link copy to clipboard. Now you can actually go paste it anywhere. So that's a new feature. And then we've added emails in on the right hand side. So you can click emails and you can email this app link to someone. It actually pulls up all that text. So it looks quite nice in the email. So I usually play with everything. I click on all the links, all the social media, just to check them. And yeah, once I'm happy, and then I save to home screen. So yeah, it's the custom YouTube videos. There's book a meeting at the bottom. Yeah, is the languages at the top. So everything that I need to run my business is ready to go. And then you can save to home screen. On an iPhone, you click on the share button right at the bottom, the little block with the up arrow. Click that. Click add to home screen. Usually just give it a second. Sometimes if your Wi-Fi is slow, it takes a long time to bring up the image over there. So wait until the image displays, and then you click add, and there we go. Dreams Bruce, it's on my home screen for good. And any person that I meet I'll give them my app, I'll make them save it to their home screen before they walk away from me. And still to this day, I do that. Every new person I meet walks away with my face on their home screen. When they get home, they will see my face there, they'll open it and they'll start playing around. So yeah, that's how I build my app from start to end. Once you've done that, you can easily go back to details, and now you can go maybe play with a better description, play with especially the services. This is very important to get this right, especially if you're going to go into meetings or if you're networking. It should be in order, so when people go onto your app and they get your services, they can see there's a video here, they can watch a video, then they can see your products and get your affiliate link at the end. So yeah, that's the most important part of your app, is these services. So that's it from my side. I'm just going to get back to you guys. See who's on the call. I know that everyone on the call knows Meishi Pro quite well. Are there any questions from you guys? Yeah, there's no new people on the call. So yeah, if you've got any questions, you're welcome to unmute yourself and fire a few questions at me.
Where can I start?
Yes, is that Serena?
Yes.
Yeah. Serena, you sound like you're very far away. You're echoing.
Oh, sorry, I'm going to try and get my earphone in. Oh,
Okay.
I get you. I just give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, I can hardly hear you. It sounds like it's echoing. Sounds like I'm hearing a couple of you. Joby from America says, outstanding tool. Thank you very much. And we still have a lot of features, Joby. We have pages and pages of new features. We're going to release them slowly, one at a time, to keep it up to date and interesting.
Can you hear me now, Bruce?
Yeah, there we go. Much better. Perfectly.
Sorry. Yes, thank you for that widget thing that you gave me today, but I still have to just find out if we're adding those extra widgets, and we've already used the HTML block.
Yes.
How do you, I see that on your app that you've got the videos right at the bottom. Does that mean that you haven't used the HTML block on the top? Or
Yes.
how do you get that at the bottom?
That's a good question. I'm just going to stop the recording now. Otherwise, we're going to confuse all the new people that are going to watch this.